Morning, everybody. Well, this is Mike from ABC123Trader, and today is Friday, February 19th, 2021, and we'll start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures, and we'll go from there. And now, should be try to be a little more professional on this. So the risk disclosure statement would be this disclosure statement is, let me see here. Trading security future contracts may not be suitable for all investors. You may lose substantial amount of money in a very short period of time. The amount you may lose is potentially unlimited and can exceed the amount you originally deposited with your broker. This is because futures trading is a highly leveraged with relatively small amount of money used to establish a position in assets having a much greater value. If you are uncomfortable with this level of risk, you should not trade security future contracts. And this video is for educational purposes only, so basically, hopefully I can teach you a few tricks of the trade so you can pinpoint your trades. And trade safe and trade consistently, guys. Alrighty, let's get into it. Alrighty, good morning, guys. Mr. Mike here, and let's start to take a look at the futures. And we are still within the sell phase, but after, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 5. We're halfway through the phase, so now we're expecting a pullback. Okay, even though we are in the sell phase, it's possibly going long today. I have a feeling it's just going to do a quick snap down right in the beginning, and then we'll retrace back to the line. We are almost there already, so when you really think about it, it's crazy. So when you're doing this, now what I want to show you is, because we were on that sell phase, and I'm on a daily chart here. So basically, those 2 days, if you were within that range and you were going for the maximum amount, you would have been 289 points. But now the pullback has happened. So technically, you're still in the green at 40 points. So of course, if you're doing 200 points, you're not going to give that money out. So now what we're looking at is when you're doing a top-down approach every morning, and like I said again, guys, I'm going to show this book again, this Polly Pocket book, is you say, where are we in the phase? So we're over halfway through the phase, so we're at 7 days left on the phase, and you got to realize weekends are coming in, so basically when this is done, we'll be at about 4 or 3 days left. So we're over half the phase, the sell phase. Okay, and today we have a nice green candle. Okay. Now what happens is, if we're in a sell phase, generally speaking, and it's going the opposite color of a candle, means it moves up slower. Doesn't mean it always does, but what we're looking for is, if we're in a sell phase, the market moves fast on selling, and the buy phase, the market moves crazy going up. Okay? Put that in your mind. Like, just lock that in there. So we're in a sell phase, so we might see creepers going up all day. We might see a big sell-off first thing this morning for maybe 5-10 minutes. Maybe get to that zone of interest where there's support and resistance, and away we go, creeping up again. They're going to play this pattern, I think. Okay, so we know we have a green candle right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from a 60-minute chart, and let's go back to the 240. So 4 hours. You know what I got to do? Sorry, guys, I forgot to do one thing here. There we go. I got to put on my speech chat so I can hear you guys if you're going to ask questions. Good morning, Big Top. How's Saskatoon treating you? I have a big echo. It's ringing from my head. It's hollow inside, guys. Oh, it could be. You know why? I changed the latency on this. So it might be echoey this round. So sorry about that. I was just trying to speed up the feed. So maybe that's why it's echoey. So we'll just keep it for today. Anyways, we're at 240 minutes or a 4-hour chart. And let's see what our phase is supposed to be. So at 10 o'clock today is supposed to be a buy-in. Okay?
Asham said sounds fine to me.
Thanks, Isham. I'll get you a little more information on that IB that you sent me. So, and we'll go from there. But let's take a look how many signals has failed. Pass, fail, pass. Basically, it ended up, well, let me see. Fail. I don't know. It could be almost break even there. I don't know. And then this one passed, this one passed, this one's failing. So with the sell phase just starting to fail, probably this 10 o'clock to 9 o'clock is going to go ahead. If we break this line in the sand, guys, it's 13,740. You know, then we got a new zone of interest, of course. We could put a rectangle, once again, right here. But I have a feeling she'll do a quick pull down really quick and then creep up for the day. That first half hour, I think she's going to pull down. This is just looking how it's setting up. Well, we'll find out at market open. Now, when we get to a 5-minute chart and we're breaking it down, now look how beautiful this was. If you guys were trading this morning, look how beautiful this is, guys. See this box here? If you had the day trend, we're right in that box. We had, now this is what I'm talking about, confluence, guys. Hit the market maker line. 10 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time. It looks like it was going down. It vibrated in the day trend, and you were done for the day, guys. Look at this. 60. How many ticks is that? Jeez. And we actually broke institutional line, or not? Yeah, institutional line now. And so we're going to start looking for buys today, possibly. Now look at that. 169 points reversal. Love it, guys. Too bad I'm not up for or around trading this time. Look at that. Beautiful, right on the money. So she did a good pullback here. If it does come down, that's a quick snap down. We can look at prior support and resistance here. Maybe the previous market opens. We don't know yet. Or probably institution line and foundation line, one of these two. Let's take a look. Let's open it up a little bit more. But yeah, you can see there's a nice baseline move. So she has a nice rhythm. Plus, make sure you mark here 0.49. Okay. So it's going to be one of two things before market open. If it pushes down, let's see if we can get the 0% here, or around 0.2 to 0.15. Let's see if there's going to be a nice pull down. And it looks like where the pull down can go, we got vibration here, so control 3. Let's do this. See where it is. I'm going to put a line in the sand there. Look at that. It's right now even on the stop out here. So it could be on that stop out. So control 3. Let's put a line in here. Whoops. Not control 3. Sorry, guys. Maybe right there. See, we have vibration 1, vibration 2, vibration 3. And let me just open this up. I'll make it a 5 here, and then I will make it a, I don't like red. Just anything, just some color. Sure, I'll do olive drab, sure. Boom. It's a little dark, whatever. So we know if we see some vibration here, and look how nice this vibration is. It's right at market maker. So we have to have some really good correlation. It probably will go here, but I'll just keep it where the volume point control is. So it'll probably get within this zone if it's a serious pullback, and then we from 13,620 we could maybe buy in. We'll find out. Okay. Now let's transition into the other charts and see exactly what's happening. Okay, on the 15-minute chart, see how close we are on this vibration line? This is going to be critical for the first market open. And at we said at 20, Okay, at 40 here where the VWAP is, we go back here. $40 on the VWAP was right here, see? So we also put a marking here too, where there's the foundation line. So let's have some fun here so we can make sure we're lining things up. Possibility, we'll watch this zone of interest. And of course, we're going to for sure watch where this is, this zone of interest. Somewhere within that zone. If she keeps on breaking down more and more, we'll find out. But we've got to look at our percentages. We're at 0.5, right? And let's transition once again. So that's what I'm looking at. We have a VWAP here. We know VWAP likes vibrating. Very powerful. So let's try to get everything lined up to see where our points of support and resistance. And then we can break it down. There's probably not that much more that we can look at right now. Except it hit prior high, yesterday's high. So this could be, where's prior low? It does tank. What the heck? Prior low somewhere. It's that green one. Prior high, prior open. Prior low, oh, it's way down here. So, or it could be, yeah, so, but we'll look at this line. I don't like that color. Let's get a little more brighter here, guys. I need a different color. Sure, I'll make it magenta again so I can really see it. So I'm going to look at where, if it vibrates here on the market maker line, gets down, bounces up, continues on. And if she starts failing, it also might bounce up here, vibrate. This is swing scanner line. And if she starts failing, then you can go the other direction. But we don't know. The thing I don't like thing is when you have a positive number in the morning, I will still look at positive numbers later. It doesn't mean it's going to go up to 1%. We don't know. It could be 0.75. We don't know yet. So we're just trying to find support and resistance here. Okay. Now, let's work our way down. See baseline 91. 1 minute. She might pull down 70. It does a really good 40 down here. There's, you can see the vibration right here. It might just tap and go, we don't know. And right now, how everything is set up, we've got 10 minutes left. Right now, I don't like how the Williams is performing. See, we had a exhaustion candle here with the purple. So we got our second attempt, third attempt, and then there's a drop off. See that? So this is when it's starting to say we're exhausting, and then she finally broke it. So we'll find out from there. And then, let's see where we are here. 15 second, we don't need to right now. And this we don't need to right now. And see how the market's moving. Yeah, she's creeping up since from yesterday. Other than that, I'm just gonna grab something and I'll be back. If you have any questions, just put it on the speech trap and I'll get it up for you guys. Alrighty. Now we've got how many more minutes? 30 minutes before open. And we'll go from there. So, you guys have any questions? See how, I want to see how big my delay is. Just a couple seconds. Okay, not bad. So what I'm going to look for myself, if it works well, I'll see how the last thing I didn't show you. Let's see. I didn't bring this chart over. Yeah, so if it drops down really aggressively, I said to the 40 area, look at this. There's prior close. Look at that, guys. Man, if you guys were up last night and you took this day trend here, look how beautiful it was. Boom, done. Now that's a trade. I love the day trend. Wow, $3 in your pocket. So on the map, one thing I wanted to show you, on the sensitivity map of the 1 minute chart, what I'm looking at is to see if these things are consistent. So we're going to see if 936 is a major sell-off. The thing I don't like is all this drop here. See this? So I might not even get a trade in until 1034, and then 1034 I'll take my trade. So we might watch for the first half hour here, or if she gets down to that couple of sweet spot areas, maybe we can get the rebound on this. But this is ugly, guys. See, this is when I kept on telling you guys when you're using Swing Market Analyzer. I gotta move this. And then you look at the harmonic. So this thing is bounced, getting ready to curl down. But if it does do a push down the first 5-6 minutes, we'll just let them just do that aggressive sell-off. Hopefully get into our 40 zone or the 20 zone. And if it does get in that zone, and we can watch our delta in here to see where it's curling. Maybe it'll like, okay, where's 40 zone? 40 is in here. Look at all that. This is your market maker area. So, and here's the 20. So we could see if it could vibrate here. See, look at all this congestion here and congestion here, guys. So prior close, this could be the bounce here for a reversal. And that's what we can wait for. I wonder if I have market open on this. Yeah, I do have market open. Okay. So any questions, guys? That's why this is what it's for, so you guys can learn. I can teach, but if you guys have any questions on certain things, like even on tick range chart, because I'm teaching right now on the tick range chart, what I'm really trying to teach. This is for NASDAQ, and you can put it for any chart. Oh yeah, look how tight that is. That's what I like to see. Make it tight. What we want to do is when you're getting to the top of the hour. So let's look at yesterday's here. Oh, vibration. That was a little high one. There's your 11:15 trade. I said 11:15. Boom! It took off like crazy. But what you try to do is once you start getting into that zone, like top of the hour here, and you can see where it's holding, that's your trade, right? Look at that, it was only a 6-minute trade, and then vibration here, you can see it grouping, and away you go again the other direction. Depending on you know, just depending where your support and resistance levels are. No, we're 3 minutes before the open. Let's see if we can find anything. Find anything here today. Let's see where they are here. So this is supposed to be for buying pressure. Let's see where 40 is. Is there any support and resistance even on here on the 40 level? 43, 40, 47. So it's within that zone. Let's keep on going. See what the 20 level looks like. So 17, 16, 11. So yeah, we got a couple of areas that's possibilities. There she's going. She's starting to vibrate. 2 minutes before open, looks like it's breaking down, but they might be playing, and then we can go from there. And let's see if this 936 sell off to 937 actually happens. 936 would be what I'm going to do. Well, that's a 5-minute chart. Let's see here. Let's see where the 1-minute chart is. 1-minute chart. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can do that. Let's just watch and see. Give it a few minutes for it to take off. Remember, about 0.5, right? And we're 1 minute before open. 9:30 is a sell-off. Oh, look at that. So it could go from 10-12 for the reversal. But let's see if we can get this to 0. 6,940. We said 40. You know what I forgot to do, guys? Sorry. Let me see if I can find it. What is there? Let's see what happens. Boom, market open. Let's see which way it bounces. If it's going to be aggressive up or aggressive down. There he goes. Major sell-off. Okay. They didn't get to the top here. So let's see if we can get to 6 minutes in, 7 minutes in. Usually I like to trade top of the hour. But if the map works at the 6-minute level, we might get the reversal. This could be called the banker's candle. Work it all the way up and work it up slowly. We'll see. So when you're seeing an aggressive sell-off like that, while she's vibrating, I'm looking at this map right here. See if she's going to push down to 936. Because that dropped from market open from 702 to 76 within, well, I guess a minute, guys. And let's see if we can get this. If I can see this get to 0, would be the ultimate goal, or 20%, somewhere right around there. And then we'll take a look at as well, while the volume is just chewing everything up right now. I'm just going to switch my chart here. Let's just switch it while it's working its way. So as you can see right now, we're at a doji channel. So it looks like our 10 o'clock trade is going to be the buy if it's working well. We'll just we'll let them work all this volume out, chew everybody up, get everything set up. Hopefully we can get to the bottom within this zone and then go for our buy-in. And then here, see, we're just below. Let them break through a few of these market makers. We'll see what's going to happen at this zone. Let's open it up. Let's open this up here. Give it some time. Yeah, this is we're gonna see a knee-jerk reaction on a bounce back here. So let them do this banker's candle. What this banker's candle means is what they're going to do is eventually it will go down today, but what they're going to do is they're going to sell it off really quickly, then work its way up and maybe get up to this for the end of the day, maybe for another sell-off. And we are at 27, so let it get to 0. And if she starts breaking below this zone, then I have to really reset my analysis. So when I go to this chart here, we are moving 60 ticks a minute, guys. That's a lot. 15 points a minute. It's red. See, the background is starting to turn red. So we went from the doldrums to high volatility, and we're just giving it time for it to work its way down in order for us to get to maybe not a bad trade here. And it's not going down as aggressively as I thought. it is moving, because sometimes you can see it within a minute just goes like this in one candle. So let him do this big quick sell off and transition. Let's take a look right here. So remember, we already marked, here was the institution line. And we got to wait for that, see what happens, if she's going to vibrate to this line. Because if we actually crunch her slope, see how she's just turning? This is what I'm interested in. So give it some time. Last night at 13. And then now let's take a look at our, well, I feel better now. Where is this? Ooh, what a sell-off on the View app. Okay, that one switch. I want to find my other chart here. 936 is almost counting up. So is that our sell-off? And it reverses, we'll find out right away. I gotta find... I can't have this chart here. Okay, let's see what it looks like. We had a major delta sell-off, resistance. Yeah, this thing's not ready yet. It's holding. And let's see if we can get to, yeah, 40 and 20. We'll still give it some time here. It looks like they're taking this volume right here where it's holding control 3. Let's take a look at it. What is the volume here? The line in the sand on that one is right there. So basically she's tapping this and needs to break through that. But see, there's not enough energy here, and I'm still going to wait probably till 10 o'clock, quarter after 10, and oh, sorry, this is the chart you guys needed. So with the volumetric, see, I made this line in the sand here. See if we can break down, get a little bit of position. And let's also see, it's always about analysis, Fibonacci retracements. We're going to see where 60% retracement is. 60%, look at this, guys, right on the blue purple line that we did. We didn't even do a Fibonacci retracement. We're looking at volume point of control and seeing if it can get to those levels. There's another correlation right there. So hopefully that's going to be our baby. And she's dropping like a stone. We are at 0.14. That's what I like to see. Let's get to 0. Oh, can you go negative 0.5? Yeah, I could go negative 2. 100% pullback. Okay, we're hitting stop out. Yeah, right here. So we're hitting our first stop out. So there's going to be some vibration here. And this is the area I'm really interested in. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to try it. Higher risk? No. I'm going to go put a buy limit here. The only reason why I'm doing a buy limit, actually what I'm going to do, control, is when she crashes really hard. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to put it right to here. The reason why is that's the bottom of this zone here. This is market maker. This whole region is market maker. So let's do this. If we can get down to that zone, that's what I'm going to look at right now. I'm going to put it as extreme as possible. If it taps within the tick and bounces out, look at this. We got 6, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right away. We're almost at 0. We're at 0.1. It's still pushing really aggressively, and we'll watch. Because when it's dropping like a knife, you're going to catch this knife sooner or later. And at 9:36, let's see here. Yeah, I could vibrate. Let's give it some time. I'll watch this.
Hello, Majid. Said hi, Mike.
Morning, no Majid. Is that your real name, No, or is that just your top secret name, No? No? So, alrighty. I hope everything's going good. You guys are learning trading. Do you guys have any trading methodologies that you guys interested in so we can back test as well? Because I'm just showing you what I see, and there are a ton of charts. Like I said, you don't need all the charts, but it's so you can see everything that I see, because some people are range traders and all this other stuff. Now let's go, let me take a look here. Let's take a look at, gotta find it. That's why I need one more monitor for education, guys. And I can switch. This one, yeah. What screen am I on? Position. She's holding. It looks like she's holding right now at that institution line, but I'm just going to give it some time, give it to work, because look at this energy, guys. See, we have a lot of energy still going down. So we're just going to give this area to push harder and harder and harder, and then if it does, then we can come back and maybe this will be our support and resistance here. But we're at 0.21. Now let's take a look where we are. See, look at that, hit market open. And I'm putting this one extremely low here to see if it will crash one more time, because I'm waiting for the 8 o'clock buy-in where that line in the sand is. So there's some vibration here. It might just dip a little bit more to these zones. So we're just taking as conservative limit possible. And if I'm wrong, just close it really quick. So we're at 68, because what I like to see is go here and let it creep up slowly today. So there's some grouping here for a second sell-off, and we are at 939. But because of this map right now, this 936 map, I want to see what happens. Because remember, we got some vibration here. I have a feeling this will play here at 1030. We'll grab my buy limit, and then look what happens. Boom. Boom, baby. What's that soccer player or whatever, that football guy? Basketball guy, that's what it was from the States. So we'll just give it some time. So that initial sell-off from market open, take a look at it. Initial sell-off from market open, not bad, $1,000 drop-off, okay? And that's okay. You know what? I'd rather give it 5-6 minutes for it to try to find out what the market's going to do. I still think there's going to be one more push. And where I'm set up is within those Fibonacci zones. So we'll get there. Have you guys, any of you guys that are watching today, do you guys see any areas of interest for putting in a trade? Pepe? No? Anybody? Crabtree's there. We're going to try it out. We're just giving it time. And for myself, from trading over the 5 years, pretty much, I won't say all, but majority of my trades that I lost, and you actually seen it live, I do it within the first half hour. You know, when I take that $700 hit, $600 hit.
Said 13,658 long.
We'll find out. We'll see what the long is at 13,650. I'm going 606. I'm going to give it some time for it to work down, because we're only 15 minutes in the open, right? So we'll see. So we'll find out if Isham gets a booby prize or he's going to cash in today. So he's saying right at 1650, where the market maker is, where it's vibrating. There's a lot of vibration here. And one thing what you can do is, if you're going to scalp, and it's already too many minutes now, vibration, once you start seeing this grouping here, and you start seeing 60, 71, 72.
Said thinking the pullback is starting.
And what you can do is, where it says 73, 72, and if you're thinking it's going short because the yellow dot's here, you can probably take a very, let's say, shallow risk, because look at where 80 is, right? And 95. Okay, it might go back up to here and push back. What it can do, literally, it might go back to this market open price. Okay, where are we at? 0.24? I think we did hit 0.21, guys. That's what I was looking for. But I still think it's going to push down one more time. Oh, there it goes. Which chart am I on? Sorry, guys. I have to see which chart I'm on. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at. I'm watching this vibration right here. See where the stop outs are? It's still institution line. I still think it wants to go right here or right here. I'm going really extreme. See if it can just scrape it and come back up. It might even go to the 600 level, right? So even numbers they like. 50s and 100s, especially on the NASDAQ. I'll be back. I just gotta grab some more water. Moving. Still playing that vibration, eh? Bounce, 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 bounce. Now, you guys, I'm going to give you a quiz again. Why is my buy limit way down here? Trying to give you guys some education. Why is my buy limit way down? Don't worry, I won't bite you guys.
Said Delta.
Delta because of that? Okay, that's your answer. Anybody else? Okay, Isham, what's your risk reward? Okay, we had 45. You said 50 was buy-in. So we're at 45. Let me see here. Where are we right now? Need my OBH chart. Okay. So we hit 43. He said it's going to pull back on 50, which still possibly could be. We hit 43. What percentage are we at now? You see here? We're almost at 0%, guys. Okay? Let's transition again. We were at 0.5 this morning. Now we're at 0.07, 0.06. Okay? Let's see if we can get to 0 here. Even I don't care if it's a little negative, whatever. Anybody else wondering why I'm choosing this zone here? Down here. I'm gonna give it some time. Because we're only 15 minutes in. We're gonna wait until 10 o'clock. We're gonna reassess and get ready. I had a chance, I'd give you guys a cinnamon bun if you can answer this question. My mom's cinnamon buns, they are amazing. As you can tell by my body, I have such an athletic body. I'm going to give 30 more seconds on the quiz.
Basham said look to the left for previous support areas.
Okay, look to the left. Anybody else?
Big Tom said major support on that price.
Major support at that price. Oh, you're getting close. Yeah, you guys are getting there. You got. Okay, I'm going to give you the.
Said also time maybe to pass the first 30 minutes, no trading.
Lee Turner. Hey, Lee. I'm happy you texted Lee. Finally, there's other people out here. This is what I want. I want you guys to communicate with each other so you guys can think what I'm thinking about. Well, the answer is, the reason why I'm choosing it, bottom line, market maker right here. We know they bounce, okay? My market maker is at the bottom of the line. I'm taking the most extreme one. If she breaks down, if she taps here, we'll look at delta. We will look at volume point of control and all this. And also, take a look at this, guys. If it works, because we got to wait, give it some time. Oops. It's just... $61.8 retracement is literally right here on the market maker, guys. I'm pulling to the extremity on this side. The only reason why is because of volatility of the NASDAQ market. And so I'm giving myself another 15 points of, maybe 10 to 15 points of discretion. And if she starts breaking down past the 100 level, then I'll have to watch. Okay? That's the main reason why. These market maker level guys, where are we here? Wrong chart. Boom. That's the reason why. Market maker is right here. I made that rectangle earlier today. Okay, 61.8 retracement is right there. It's really noisy, this chart right now, I know. Take this one off. Whoops. So that's, and I'm watching it. Look how she's playing on the foundation line and institution line, and we'll let him play for a while. We don't care. We can let him play with all these contracts. And if she starts breaking down, I mean, Isham's risk, he said at 50 would have been $200 so far, but now he's in the profit now at 50. But you know, we're letting him play because look how long this let's see here, control 3. And I'll switch the chart again. Where are we right now? Volume point of control is literally at 60, basically, for this short area. But they're still trying to push. We're at 0.13 transition here. So you can see they're just trying to hold this thing. And let's see if she can break down once. And if it actually, if we only get to 6 to 50 on a 1,000-point move or $1,000 move, then we have a $1,000 move. See where this 11, 11, 11, 5, 6. We want to see if they just chew on this really quickly, bring it down a little bit more, stop everybody out, and then turn it around. That's what I'm looking at for. That's exactly my methodology right now. One wave. Now let's see how far this as well. Arrow. Why can't I look at my arrow line? Control F2. First impulse move and drag this down. Second impulse move right here. Let's say, and where are we? Basically, look at that, guys. See that? If that's the second wave, literally on the tip of this arrow. Leg 1, leg 2. Boom. Right on leg 2. Wow. Can't make any of this stuff up. That was the peak right there. So 49. let them work some of this volume out, and then we can see. And now, there we are. They're still trying to push through all these little mini market makers. See where the market closes? They're playing. 61.8, some are within that zone. And hopefully we can get a trade here by top of the hour, 9:53. Let's look at our 1 minute map. Move this across. Let's see where the 1 minute map is right now. 1 minute map. See, we got all this noise here, so it could even be 10:30, guys. We'll just have to see exactly what they're chewing through here. But 10:34 looks like our key signal for it to go up. So, and they're still playing. Even do I have the right chart on? Let's see. Yeah. So right here, see the 915. They're playing with it just a little bit out of the 915. I would like I said, let's see if we can get that snap and then back in. And this might go from 06 to 50 because there's a lot of volume here, a lot of consolidation here, guys. Control 3, let's see what it is. Right from the beginning, from this area to this area. Whoops. From here to here. Volume point of control is 65. Right in the middle of the 915 as well. So I'm just going to give them some time and see we're at 0.14. We were almost at 0, guys. Now, I would love to see it to hit that 0 now, just by 10, 15, see if it can curl around. We don't have any nice harmonics right now. It's the harmonics is still where delta is. So we'll just delta up. First wave, second wave, 9 o'clock, 9:35. Yeah, she's just pushing slowly. Buy limits right here, 06. Two, 3, 4. Okay, just looking. And if it does do a really big pull up, if we can get to that extremity, then we might be able to get to 97. 97, I'm just looking at all our targets here. It's going to give some time. Come on, give me that one push down.
Follow G. Said Nasdaq can long to 13,700.
To go along at 13,700?
13,596.
Let's see here. Did you say go long? You can go along at 13,700, but what you have to realize is you're getting into a market maker again, right? Until we can break some of these levels, like here's 1723 of the previous high, you're giving yourself little room to play. What we need to know is top of the hour, we're 3 minutes before top of the hour here. And what we're doing is, let me look at the other chart here. You don't have to get excited until the market starts moving to our plan here. See, 10 o'clock, we've got 10:16, 10:28. We've got a lot of chop here. We've been getting this same chop within this zone here. Okay? So what we're trying to do is we're waiting for all this noise to finish up, maybe one big sell-off to 10:34 for the final bottom, and then go again. You know, there is there's the market open price here. If there's nothing set up for me today, I won't trade it. I want to see everything lining up because this right here is extremely ugly, guys. Yeah, sure enough, you made your $1,000 impulse move if you're on the right side of the trade. But now you're playing this whip game, and we need to get all this crap out of here. If it does go up, touch this, comes down, support and resistance on this level, great. We'll see. I still think, what's our delta like? Even our delta right here. See, there it's pushing, it's holding, but there hasn't been that much aggression. See, this is a nice bounce. This one was a pullback, and now she's just playing this game. So we're waiting. We are actually this is what you have to be concerned about. See, this went a nice wave here. Now we've got a little blue band right here, right? This is what we're waiting for. We want to see what happens at 10:30. And we're just going through a ton of market maker lines. Okay, so we are top of the hour. They're doing their vibration now. One. We haven't had our second wave yet. Interesting. This 1034 actually could be the sell-off. It all depends how everything's lined up at that time. Ooh, interesting. Just gotta wait for it. If it didn't even hit 50% yet, so it needs that really big snap down. $10.05 coming up yet? Really close. What's our low of our delta here?
The sharp said so long at the 50 level could have netted you 20 GTS if you took it, just saying.
Yeah, you'd have done okay on that 20. She's moving slow though, but you would have made your points. I'm still waiting for this shock sell to knock everybody out before they buy in. This is what I'm waiting for. Because you can see the vibration, right? You can see them creeping up, and then they'll boom. There it goes. There's the starting of the boom. See how they're doing that? Which chart am I on? Just gonna make sure. I'm gonna transition here. See that? They did that snap off. Now what we can do is we can start watching at. That was the first one. That's the one I was waiting for. See, they were playing this game, knocking off the stops. If they're going to start breaking out, we might be able to jump in.
It's at 13,750 now.
$73. Can we do this now? What's our delta? Our delta is doing a sell-off right now. They're right at that market maker line. They're still playing. We're at 10:02. First initial sell-off. Okay.
Dollar over G. Set big buyer on 13,650.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to look here, where we are, we're at 0.24. It's a possibility that it might work here. We've still got some resistance points here. But see, we're right inside the 915. See how they tipped it? They go down there, and let's see if it breaks up or breaks down. Because we are now at top of the hour. Our volume, I still think it wants to push down really aggressively right down here once. One more time. It needs to. But we'll find out. There's a lot of high volume here and the colors are changing. OBS here. Okay. I want to see where we are on this too. Not this one. So the first blue bounce, 76, 76, 77. That's where they're bouncing, guys. Let me see here. So I can go to 729 if she starts breaking. Comes down one more time here. I might be able to put a buy limit on this. As you can see where all the bouncing is. We'll see. Da, 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 da. Yeah, see, they're consolidated right now. Pushing up, pushing down, holding. See what happens here. Still playing around in our zone. Like I said, I'd love to see that really big sell-off, one big time, boom like this, but we'll see. This might be a little too extreme because she's holding. But we need to wait for all this because if you're looking at it, our trade map is working extremely well right now, guys. It's not this trade map. We'll give them some time for them to play in that zone. But this trade map, see how she's vibrating through all this chop, and this is what we don't want to do. We're gonna wait for all this to get through at 10:34. I think this is our key, guys, right here. That's what we're waiting for. And as you can see, we're gonna jump up. It looks like we're making our money. Yeah, and you, like Isham said, you could have made your points already in here, but it looks like it might pull down for this zone, and then we could take this up till 1, 2, 3. I'll say 11:15 maybe. That half-hour move. And now, what I'm seeing, if it's working properly, if she is going to break down or hold, our delta is pulling down. Okay, this isn't overly strong, but see, we're getting some delta selling. See, we had our first wave of delta. I want to see the second wave of delta until 10:34, and then maybe we can start buying in. And we are still at 0.18%. And this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for all these games to be done. I still think they really want to do one punch back to the market maker line, grab it, and then go. Now, actually, that market maker line at 13 right now. And Isham, you might like this one, if it does work. See, we can get close to that standard deviation. So, Lee Turner, if you're still online, where are you from? $60.72, $60.72. See, the trade map's working nice, guys. And 10:16 looks like could be our first sell-off, and then our second punch sell to 10:34.
Turner, said Mark, E_P. Said market scanner map right now is holding.
It is.
Said my TP 13,750. Sharp said so, looking at the hit finishing at 10:30 and then see where we go from there.
There you go. You're getting smarter, Isham, like I keep on saying from the movie. So the IB, Isham, while we're doing this, I'll show you. I create
ZSL 14,645.
Interesting. Now, let's take a look at a very clean chart here.
Follow Rajiv. Said sorry, 13,645.
So see where the support and resistance is? Even though mine's a little bit lower right now, I'm waiting. This looks like banker's candle almost. But it's not playing enough. We had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes of this playing of these 3 wicks here. Consolidation from up to here. Push it down, guys, to 10:30. Buy in and go. That's what I want to see. First wave, second wave. Let them play. And then you're talking about this. So your day bar right now, where's my my 50% line will pop up in about 15 minutes here. So we're in the lower half of this day bar where the support and resistance is. And if it does get down, look at this. Oh, that was yesterday's. That was yesterday's, sorry. We'll see. On the right chart, yeah. Let's transition again. There's our sell-off. This is my 10:30 sell-off I was waiting for. It breaks, great. And let's buy limit this baby in.
Follow Rajiv. Said again, Mike, please. What's your strategy?
Okay, no. This morning when I looked at all the charts, see this percentage here? I'm just putting a buy limit and I'm going to wait. Well, first of all, I'm going to wait until 10:34. And then I might make my decision there to see if the trade map is working. Now, it looks like it is because we've been hitting a lot of chop here. And then at 10:34, I have a feeling there could be a major sell-off. And the reason why is the market maker line is right here. I did the first impulse move, pull back, and she's been vibrating. If it does to the second impulse move, it will get some liquidation in this zone to go up. Right now, it is very consolidated. And that's fine on the consolidation point, but I would like to see one extreme quick sell-off to knock all those stops out, because there's a stop out here, and it probably might go to 20. But I want to see, and if it does, at 10:34, what I'm looking at, we'll see what the volumetric says. We will see what, is this one? Yeah, it should be one more sell here. 1, 2. At 10:34, if this hits the peak and we see a high volume, right at 10:34, this could be the reversal to go the rest of the day. 10:34 to 12:04. That's what I'm looking at. And right now, if we transition into, and I said I'm just going to wait for these guys to play all these stupid games because it's the mind games that destroy you guys in trading. So as you can see here, it looks like it wants to break down. And there's a lot of stop outs here, so I might take a low risk here. If it's the wrong way, then I'll wait for the turnaround, and I know it will come back eventually. But we got our first wave, our second wave. So you can see where it was holding. So if it does come back from this bottom point, then I know we'll probably have to go in here as at our bottleneck here. Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this wick. If not, I can buy in. And what's the time? This is, look at this, 10:15, guys, 10:15. 10:15 once again, and we are at negative 0.04. This is what I'm looking at, 0 to the negative number. We're really close to our let's see what my volumetric says. Now we can start looking at extremities. See, there's another market here at 560, but I'm going to take the most current one, which is right here. This is the one they want. And we'll watch this delta reaction, and then we might be able to buy in. So first leg, let's get to the second leg. Not at 10:34 yet, we got 15 more minutes. Basically what they did here is they knocked off these guys' stops out. Now they're
Follow
pulling it
the
up there.
Said, have you seen the buyer on the zone 13650, 13645? Have you rejected the price?
650 to 645, right in this zone here. Have you see the buyer on the zone? I'm not sure if you're trying to ask here is basically what I'm doing is we have support and resistance levels here knocking off the system, but this is where the most attractive price for the market makers. This is the price they want.
Gone over G. Said yes.
Yeah, I can't see the buyers. Well, I guess on the delta I can, but right now the delta is doing this. It's a sell-off, right? So I'm letting him play this game. Let him get to the extremities. I'm gonna wait till hopefully we can get a couple more bars of extremities, and then we can go from there. Because they're just playing this game. They had first impulse move, second impulse move. We're close to that 60% here. This is 61.8 retracement, so we can get down to within this area to the 20. 20 is probably optimum, and we'll go from there. But I'm taking a super conservative weight to the bottom of this market maker line. I noticed ever since I wrote the software, many times it will literally tap the bottom of the line, sometimes just to break off all the stops and then turn around. So that's where I'm hedging my bet for.
Said Nono, please advise whether you see buyers at 13,650. Are you looking at the dog?
Okay, 10:15 is there. Now let's wait for 10:34. Don't come back up. Just still play within that zone, guys. Just do one more sell-off.
Gone over G. Said yes.
See how it went to -0.5? See, it's right at 0 right now. So let him play this game for that one sell-off. So close. We're so close there, guys.
Said Mike, the chart is wrong.
Which chart is wrong? 1034. And let's take a look where we are here. One more time.
P_B. Said SRY, my English. For sharp. Said P_B, your subscription is cancelled now, slightly smiling face. P_B. Said not swallowing the right chart. Not over G. Said order bunch.
Okay. Let's see where this sell-off is. This is where the grouping was for the past 5 minutes. Let's get to 34.
Said rolling on the floor laughing. For sharp. Said probably order flow.
What's this line here?
For sharp. Said a footprint sharp.
At least it's holding a 50 Isham for you. We're gonna wait. Let me see. Jeez, we got 15 more minutes. This is the mental game where you should go crazy, waiting for your trade, and that's the key. Because look how the vibration happened here. We had the original sell-off, vibration, 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 still vibrating right here. This vibration looks like it might do one big sell-off for the reversal. That's what I'm looking for. And I really want to get it to, like I said, to, you know, I don't know if I have that indicator on here. Let's see.
_B. Said you are not showing the graph.
Oh, thank you, B_B. There we go. Let's do this. Market maker. There we go. See where my line is? Right on that buy limit. I'm waiting for it to get within the zone. What I'm trying to shoot for. If I can get there really quickly, get it in there by 34, then we can probably start cashing in here. Even this line right here, guys, is a London session, looks like. The bottom of the London session. So I'm really close within that session from the market maker. So I'll have to take a look at here. But look at this. I'm actually even on the bottom of the low of the London session, guys. So this I'm taking a really, really deep retracement here for it to turn around, if it works. And then let's take a look at our delta. Our delta is holding. It did a sell-off and it's holding. So yeah, it looks like it needs to do one more punch. We got 15 minutes. A little more water. Okay. Alrighty. Give me that sell off. Now this is what you call boring trading, waiting for your trade. But once we can get in, if we can get that turnaround, I want to see what the time is. So we are at 2021 right here. This is what I'm looking at on this map. Hopefully that was our pull up. Now we need that sell off from 28 to 34. I'm going to open this up for a second so you can understand. Okay. We have a purple second phase, and now we had an up, and now we have another sell phase. See how she was extreme? We should do one more time. Hopefully this is correct, and away we go. But she's been holding for quite a while. And we are on our percentages. I'll keep that there. No, actually. Let me see here. See, we're getting closer and closer and closer to the market maker line, and this is what I'm looking for. And we've got 10 more minutes, so let him play this game.
The sharks said actually it put things into perspective. The games being played don't FOMO with your levels of trade and plan accordingly. It's defined.
Actually, if put things in of the games being played, don't. Is it FOMO or MOFO? Okay, with your levels and trade your plans accordingly with risk defined. Exactly. It's what I'm doing is I'm just being very patient. You have to realize, guys, it's let's I'm going to just switch this over to the daily bar once again, so you can understand where my thought process is.
The shark said FOMO. The shark said fear of missing out.
Yeah, it's always about fear of missing out. It's as you can see on the daily chart, see it's almost like a doji candle. So what I was trying to show you guys earlier into the day, that when you're in the sell phase, this is what happens. It goes down, comes up, they're playing this game, and they might just vibrate like this. We don't know. I like to see a nice big sell off at 1034 so we can buy in, and maybe it'll finish somewhere within this zone. Okay, when you're looking at a 4-hour chart, we know 10 o'clock is a buy-in signal. So they're saying aggressively, how aggressively, we don't know. But once we're getting our position set up at 1034, I don't want it to go up yet. Please don't go up yet. Then we can take this trade. Okay? And so this is what we're waiting for. And where are we here? It's been holding, and look at that. See that circle I wrote this morning? Didn't break down to the second level of the circle, but it's holding. See? This is the area of interest I was saying I was going to watch for. Don't you break up. It's 1023. Just going to play around. And then lastly is, but once it gets going, yeah, so let them play this game. We're still range bound here, guys. There's those 3 wicks of ranging. So I'll let them play this game for a bit. But now, that's our first blue. Ah, shoot. I wish if it goes up higher, then I'll know for sure. We'll give it some time to play. Because I think my trade now is going to be at the 45 level here, if it keeps on doing that. We'll see what happens at 10:34. We have 10 more minutes, so let's see if there's a big vibration for the 10 minutes coming back down. They did get close to the market maker line, so this is with a grain of salt. You have to really watch it with this.
Big top. Set market maker time. Stamp all line up with 10:34 a.m. in NQRTY
Ah, perfect. It's hot.
Told you.
So, alrighty. I think this is going to be our trade now. Let it hopefully do a pullback. So what you can do now, so for 10:34, they're just starting, guys. So there is no last little sell-off of that most let me see here. No, I'm gonna still wait. I want to wait 5 more minutes.
Said there you go, fresh coffee.
No, I'm on mint tea, guys. I'm on mint tea today. I'm yeah, I just can't digestion's been off for so long with these past few weeks, ever since I got sick, so just trying to flush everything out, whatever it is. Well, I guess this is going to be our buy and trade here, guys. I want it a little bit pulled back. I want to see 34.
A sharp. Said with cinnamon buns. A sharp. Said buns.
Where's our pullback at 76? 63, 76. Okay, so what I can do is we're back at the 50 level. I am going to do this. I'll just take a, I'm going to move that up there. We're already at almost at half past. And that's our first impulse move. That's the first actual impulse move that we really had for the pullback. And we are at what percentage now? Delta is moving up. And if you want, there's 2 trades you can take. But I'm going to wait till we got a few more minutes here. 4 more minutes. I like to see a pull down for 4 more minutes, and then we can go. And then what you can do is you can use this as a target, this is target. These are all targets here from this point forward. Let's see. Just wait. I'm going to pull this down one more time. I won't go there. I'll probably go here. If it does do an aggressive sell-off by 34. I really want that 34 to sell off. We got 4 more. We got 8 minutes. So if there's a big sell-off for 8 minutes, then maybe we got her. And if it starts vibrating on the white here, then I'll probably take the buy limit in. Okay, white vibrating. Is it going to fail? There we go. 34. Give it to 34, guys. Not I have to buy in. $27. Come on, go down a little bit more, one more time. $28. There we go. We're getting close now. It's hot up. Okay, I'm going to look at what my volumetrics are.
P_P said no moving yet.
No, she's getting close.
G said the buyer are stronger.
Yeah, she's ready to go here. Okay, so we're at 28. I want to say 34.
Over G said equal to 13,750.
52.48. Yeah, she's going to go up now. Okay, so let's get this big pull down, top of the hour. We got 1 minute left, guys. And I can start looking at this, the volumetrics here. I want to see what these candles are forming. See if we can get an aggressive sell-off really quick just for the last minute or two. See what how the body is shaping here. 35. Let's see where here. Let's see what this one says. Even on a 35 here. So I think we got her. Now let's go back to here. 14%. Perfect. She's holding. Now I want to see what happens at 30. If there's any delta aggression. $60, $66, $63, $54. Next swing, almost. Okay, 10:30, top of the hour, or halfway through. Now let's see if she's going to do a sell-off or buy-in. So what I'm going to do, what the heck, I'm going to try it. Buy bid. Okay, hopefully I'm correct here. Delta is pushing up.
Said show the chart.
Oh yeah, I'm not showing you the chart? Sorry guys. Boom. Okay, so I hit the lower half. I might have to close this really quickly because I might be on the wrong side of the trade here because this could have been that 10:35 trade. That was that sell-off at 10:31. See, they're still holding at 48.25, 48.25. I like that. Comes down here, I might do a buy limit, cash out one of them, and do it again. And then 63. Come on, just break this. What's my delta right now? Delta's quite flat still. I'd have to get it to 0 here. $48, $48, $51. Just bouncing there again. She wants to go up. 769. Darn it, I might have to close this before the reset again. 6. Come on. Is it 10:33? 2 more minutes. There we go. I know we can get to 76 easy if it goes up. A lot of volume. That's still in consolidation here, guys. 200 bucks. Ooh, 10 points. We'll see. 10:33. I might actually have to shut her down and go for another trade later. Back to my place here. I might close this baby here. We'll see what happens. She breaks at 48 here. Yeah, I'll take this loss for now. I don't care. I'm gonna wait for it to. I'm gonna wait for this one. I bet you it's gonna do that at 35. She'll come back up. Went in a little too early. I have to wait till 35.
Send back to the main plan.
Yeah, could have been my conservative trade there. We'll wait. We'll see. She's gonna break down at 35. They're still playing in that consolidation zone. We did a 41. Let's see here. 39, 41, 39. I probably did that deep retracement right at 35. Let me see here. Let's see what they're doing here. Delta's still holding. Still kind of flat. They're just ranging. I'm going to try it one more time.
Order filled.
Because we're at 10:35 now. Now let's see if 10:35 will break this. Still hitting 39 there. They really don't want to break that yet. If it does go, it should go to 90. Because they can get to 65. Let's see what they're doing here. Yeah, 65. And they're range bound between 41 and 60. Let's see what happens here. Bounces again. We're getting some good bounces right on the line. Come on, 10:35. Let's do it, guys. $41, $51, $25, $51, $50. I like that. 60, 60, 60, 65. Okay, we can hit 65, 50, 65. Yeah. I'll play this game. Getting tighter and tighter, this vibration level. Where are we on the... Let me just check something here. 0.15, 0.12, eh? We need to get the 50 again. Where are we right now? $17, $13. Okay, let's go for it. It's getting tighter and tighter. Let me break this 2-pointer, 3-pointer. Where are we right now? Still got a ways to go. Keep on going. Just work it way up now. And what does our map say? I need to know where my map is. So we can get to 80. Should be able to get to 80 here. And where's my map? Need my other chart here. Okay, well, our map should be right now, guys. It's if it keeps on going correct, yeah, we'll hit 67, maybe 74, maybe 80. Took a little bit of heat on that last one. I should have had it on this one. Now we're in transition here. Keep on going. We'll have some resistance right at this level here by the 80 mark, and see if we can get up there. Might have to cash out right here in the beginning and take another trade later here. We'll find out.
Momo Edmonton. Said morning, Mr. Mike.
Good morning, Mr. Momo. Okay, we're almost at... I'm going to shut her down at right away here. About 350. Okay, I'll close that trade right now. It's the reason why is I'm looking at...
Sharp. Said a little bit of patience and the trade works out.
Yeah, the 935. I should have did it right at 35, not top of the hour. That was my bad one. So I basically right now I'm about $50 behind. So, but yeah. So if I waited for that last little whip, but as you can see, the trade map is working. What I'm gonna wait for is I have to shut down today, guys, because I got to take my friends to the airport. It's their last day, and I gotta fly them out. But what you can see is what we waited for. And I'll probably get one more trade to get, a little break even or a little extra, because we are going against the sell phase, but it should creep up. I think it'll hit here, break through here. We have to break the institution line, and so where it vibrated right now, it's vibrating between these two zones. Once we start breaking these zones or break this market open price, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable and we can keep on going on. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, as you can see, what I did the whole day is we waited for that one signal, and she'll start going. I just have to. This is the last day before they do mandatory quarantines in Canada, so they got to fly out today. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. So, anyways, you guys take care. Pinpoint your trades. Trade safe. You guys have a good one. Take care. Let me see here. Oh, how do I close this? We'll figure.
$10,000.
A sharp. Said TX Mike.